Okay, hello and welcome to Gloomy Eyes, where I don't know if we need special eyes, but this is the maximum brightness. Adjust the slider until the image is barely visible. What image? Am I blind? Do I need gloomy eyes? Am I playing too much in the brightness? What is going on? Okay, but we are live. Hello, hello, where we're going to check out Gloomy Eyes. I don't know what we need to do that. Like, I can see this. Can't see anything in that brightness scale, so hopefully everything's fine. And, you know, maybe it'll be far, far, far too bright. Hashtag another game that I played. Time travel, where just the brightness and everything was super bright, and I just left it the entire game super bright. As long as we can see and we're not dazzled, that's the main thing, right? But that brightness scale wasn't really helpful. Okay, we're getting a poop on a bone.
Always looking for something to play with.
A poop bone chicken. Good, you didn't eat it. Because that would have been nasty. And a brain exposed. Chapter 1 Gloomy. So this looks a bit like a very, very old PS1 game called Medieval. I don't know if it's anything like it, but see, okay, we've picked up a bone. There's obviously a gate that's flashing over here, but maybe we want to go to... Okay, I'm guessing the light would have probably killed us. Hello, Natalo. Hello, hello. Those are Raven cawing, yes. How are you? How's your day going? Hopefully it's going good. Okay, we've already smashed the light, but we'll just throw more bones at it. But hopefully you've had a good day so far. How's your day been? Okay, the light is coming back on. Oh. Okay, so the light is probably a temporary thing that injured us. The controller did vibrate after the light turned fully on, so we might want to concern ourselves with that. But yeah, I hear a raven too. I see a bird in the tree. There is actually one just looking after itself right there. I'm feeling a bit stressed and lonely today, trying to plan out my day tomorrow a bit now. I can imagine, you know, you've been used to having T-Talk there all the time, so the fact that he's gone to America for a bit, I bet that is quite stressful. And, you know, hard to get used to. So yeah, planning your day out is probably a good plan, because then you will be able to... Okay, I thought we would be climbing up there, but I guess not. We don't seem to have a jump button. Then you will be able to, you know what you're going to be doing for the day and have plans and not necessarily be worrying about things. So that does sound like a good plan. Okay, so we're making a bridge with that.
I buried that boy. Not a soul came to say goodbye.
Not a soul came to say goodbye, except for the guy that just came out to say hello and laugh at us. Apart from him, not a soul. Not a soul at all. So what are we doing with this? Doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, there's a guy up there, but... Okay, I guess now I can climb the other bit, maybe. Gonna drop the bone there for that guy. Hello. See, he even said hello! He came out, not a soul said to say hello, apart from that guy that said hello. What do you think you want to do with your day?
Let him play with them.
Okay, I need a bone, so I guess I can bring a bone up here. Yeah, sorry to hear that you've been feeling lonely. But I'm back from work now, so, you know, I can keep you company for a bit, and I appreciate you keeping me company as well. You push that off there.
He promised not to eat them. He told them as much.
That
But I
sounded
guess
like
all
someone
they
was in
saw was a
pain.
crazed zombie.
All the other zombies seem fine. Bum, bum. Got the crow. Or raven. Okay, we can throw the bone at that guy. Just knock him out and send him back to sleep. No! God damn it. Didn't realise we were in the light there. Okay, so that is death. Don't want to be in there. Or at least you want to take a bone in with us. That would be helpful. I feel bad for him because he was just coming out and saying hello. We didn't really need to throw that bonus in, you know. What about this guy up here? Can I give him a bone? He's just there looking good a rock, having a good time. Okay, that was already closed and it still got him.
The day one buries a child is the day one
Perfect.
stops believing. It's when I accepted all hope was lost.
Okay, select. Okay, so that's to look round the world, I guess. Hobby. Zoom in. LB to zoom out. Okay. Probably need a key, and I'm sure that just showed us where a key was, but I didn't see one. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it. There's a key. I throw this guy a bone. With the Shakespearean performance by a zombie. I don't know, did Othello kiss the skull? I don't think that's a Shakespearean performance. That was just a guy kissing a skull. Bit of a difference. Okay, got the key. Ba-bam.
Although I knew better, as I covered him with dirt, I imagined he had found peace.
Okay, I'm hearing weird noises. Take a bone with us, just in case there's more stuff that's going to kill us.
But he came back. Of course, he came back.
Checkpoint. I'm guessing you probably don't have too long until you're flying over there yourself now, though. Is it next week you're flying? At least you won't have to be waiting too long. But I guess also on top of leaving the job, it probably did make things a little... It's on Friday. Okay, that's not too bad then. You know, you've only got a few days. It'll be Friday in no
The son
time.
had grown tired of the idiocy of humans. He'd left to never rise again. Instead, zombies rose from their graves.
Don't have a suitcase. Need to buy it tomorrow. I'm saying nothing. Good luck with the suitcase shopping. At least you've got that planned for tomorrow. You know, you know exactly what I'm thinking. But yeah, you know, you managed to have the suitcase in no
Forever in
time.
limbo. For the dead cannot die nor truly live.
Before I pull that out, is there anything over here? No. Stressing myself out. You'll be fine. You'll get a suitcase tomorrow. You'll be all good. And you got plenty of time to sort out all your other stuff as well. Okay, it wants me to follow that thing.
You may not know this, but the living see their own monstrosity mirrored in the dead. That's why they fear them.
Is that a goat with a witch's hat? Playing a harpsichord? Harmonica? Why is the goat in a witch's hat playing a harmonica? Or is it not a goat? It might not be a goat. Might be a very fluffy guy. Bum, bum, bum. What about the other plans for the week? Did you have anything else planned for the rest of the week? You said you were planning out your day, you know, what things have you got planned out? I'm gonna see if he wants a bone. Maybe I should throw a bone at the guy. The floor here is very wet. Also someone crying somewhere. It will chase the butterfly. Bum, bum.
If there was one thing Gloomy knew, it was that grown-ups were stupid. Dead or alive. Lucky for Gloomy, there were plenty of things to hurl around, which he thought was always great fun.
So I can't throw anything at these ones, that's just saying that I can't go that way. In the US, you have notes of what I need to do written everywhere in different places, and to bring them all to one paper. That would be a good idea. New formula sunscreen. A load of bricks there. Oh! Okay, I wasn't expecting that to start up a truck. This is fine. Oh, it's not fine. Okay. And someone even put the brakes on after that as well. But at least having it written in lots of places means that you will definitely know.
Which he thought was always great fun.
Right. I see what I actually need to do now. I get a brick. That wasn't worth it. Oh, come on, I was out of that traffic light. Maybe on the wall as well, like have an agenda written on the wall so that it's on the wall in front of maybe your computer or something so you can see.
There were plenty of things to hurl
Hey,
around.
you need to go several places to get the things that I need.
Always great fun.
I feel you on that. It definitely makes it a lot harder when you have to go a lot of different places. USA adapter for your charger. Very important. You might be able to still buy one of those in America, but having it in advance definitely is helpful. I think you can. I've never tried buying an adapter from abroad, but I presume that, you know, if you did forget it, you might be able to. Or at the airport, yes, exactly. Though it would probably cost a lot more at the airport. But if an airport doesn't sell one, they should. They're missing a trick. How many people have probably forgot to bring an adapter? That guy has a gun. How many people have probably forgot to bring an adapter with them, and it would be perfect for them to have at the airport? Well, how am I meant to outrun that? Did it when I went to the UK for the first time alone. Forgot the adapter, phone battery was run out and I can't charge it. The good thing about that these days is that in malls there's usually USB plugs already for various different phones, and you just can use one of those. You don't necessarily even need an adapter. So I've noticed that. So, you know, that solves the problem. Especially at train stations as well. There's some
the sheer force of his dead muscles.
like just cables that you can plug in.
Overtake him. He was dangerous.
So, you know, it's a bit less of a problem. USB charging is good, exactly. Definitely don't need to worry about taking your phone charger with you if there's just a USB charger available. Oh, am I out? Am I out? Could I be here? Oh, there's a little guy. A happy little guy just enjoying the weather over there. He's so happy. I guess you can find some fun things out of bounds.
When zombies
Yeah, the airport
roamed
should
these
sell them.
lands,
That would be
the
really
humans
good.
fled to their cities.
Okay, a puzzle that I understood. Well, I was going to go to the right, but there seemed to be some light there that would kill us. Perfect. Problem solved. Taking the brick with me. Okay, perfect.
Humans united in enclaves, joined forces and shared their resources.
Oh, of course there's more bricks up here. Problem solved. Why is there yellow paint there? Are you
They
going to
felt
climb
safe
that?
and didn't want to go back. For a moment, I saw the beauty of humankind again, and I was hopeful. But then the priest called his citizens to arms, and they changed their minds. They wanted their land back, and the zombies gone.
And they're just having a good time. They're not doing anything wrong.
Like tiny rays of sunlight, those fireflies led him where he needed to be. Gloomy didn't care where that was, as long as they played with him.
Yeah, hopefully you'll manage to get the charger tomorrow, and I'm sure you'll get all the things you need. But yeah, I'd advise maybe on a big
She
piece
was
of paper in
different.
front of your
I'd known
computer
that
with
since the day
what you
she
need to do.
arrived. She was investigating the son's disappearance. She wanted to find him. And I thought she was right to try, at least.
Why does she have a
Fireflies,
picture of a vampire?
they'd come to find her. She was so excited.
The little sock dog with button eyes. I don't know. Weird tennis ball in the ceiling. Right, well there's a hole there. Ah! The next marks a spot. I think we need to go get that. Someone sounds like they're having a hard time and struggling. Okay. Well, that didn't do a very good job of knocking it off, did it? Like, that looks like it should have knocked it off. Why didn't that work? The bag you want to buy is 1 centimeter bigger than... That is really stupid. They should let you off with 1 centimeter. Come on, like, that's a finger. How can you not take it for 1 finger bigger? They probably would not care. Tito said it was self-checking the luggage anyway. No one was there to check it. Just weighed and attached the note thinking and off it went on the treadmill. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I can't imagine that 1 centimeter would be too much of an issue. I know they have the thing that you put it in yourself, but I can't imagine it would be too big a deal. As long as it weighs enough and it's close enough.
And the sun was a star, wasn't it?
Surely they shouldn't have too big of a problem. Why does that photo of her look like she's dead? Sorry for the adverts, they happen once an hour to stop other adverts. I'm sure it'll be fine. You know, if it's stressing you out that much, you could probably just, you know, get a smaller one, but it's entirely up to you. You know, if you haven't bought it yet, it's not necessarily a big deal. Okay, Nosferatu. Machiavellian plans of Nena's uncle. Are they Machiavellian plans? Looks more like they're having dinner. That guy's got a headache. He's having a good time. Hello, Born Robin. Hello, hello. How are you? How's your day going? Hopefully it's going good. Welcome in. I'm guessing he's meant to be the bad guy if he's having Machiavellian plans. Oh, look.
The boy. He was the first child to come back from the dead.
I went outside today with my dog, Arito, but I lost him again. Who's Gloomy Eyes? Uncle denies. Very scary. I don't like them. From Uncle to Nana. Nana's detective diary. She's got glowy eyes there. Just busy and tired. I imagine you. How are you? Long time no see. Exactly. Long time no see. Far too busy at work. Far too busy. They gave me a team of all of the worst performing people because, you know, they wanted to get rid of all of the people that they didn't like on their team. So I have to solve all of their issues and all of the things that they haven't done. Because they haven't done their job properly, but they've just gone, oh, all the new team leaders, let's just throw all the problems onto them and they can deal with it. And then our teams will all be perfect and performing well and great. And we'll just let the new team leaders have all the problems. So that's been my week. Solving all of the problems that, well, that was last week even. Today's Monday, it's a new week and it's still not all solved. Solving all the problems of everything that... That the dog that ran away? I can't focus on it. The thing... Why won't it let me focus on the rocking horse thing? Looks more like a dog or a frog. Indelacio fixes everything. Well, I have to. Unfortunately. I'll fix it. It'll be a lot of work, but I'll get it fixed.
So maybe These little fire stars
Yeah, it's
could
been
take her to the sun.
stress, and a lot of the other new team leaders are all stressed. Glad to hear you managed. What else can I do? We have to manage. Can he fix it? Yes, he can. Thank you. Okay, right, now we can get the ball. Maybe the ball will have something. Oh, we made a hole in the floor. That was not a basketball. That was a really, really heavy ball. Yeah. By the end of the week, maybe started getting things together, but yeah, it's a lot.
She had to be careful, or there would be no escape. All grown-ups kept their children locked inside.
The key's right there. How am I going to get that key from under his nose? How am I going to do that? Like, it's right there on the thing. I'm guessing I need to make some sort of distraction. Can't set that on fire. Setting that on fire would be good. Okay. I mean, I can sneak under the table. Did I not throw the piece of wood at him?
How she loathed being stuck within these old walls. A game of marbles was all Nina was allowed.
Oh, I know what I can do. I can go to the roof. Game of marbles. Raven. Oh, I'm stuck. Button. Oh, there's a zombie on that
Uncle
rocking horse
was
thing.
catching zombies. He called himself the priest. Loved playing humanity's savior. In truth, he would be its undoing. The sun is hiding, with no plans to ever rise again. You can stop looking.
I don't know if I was looking for the sun up here, but I found a thing.
She really wanted the sun back. She would love to play outside with the sunlight on her face.
What is that? Some occult drawing? Hey, at least these guys won't know that I was here, right? The uncle will never know that I was here when I leave the evidence that I was here.
She was going to find the sun.
How will he ever know that I was there? Yeah, it's fine. I inspired one of the new team already, so that's good. And, I've been helping people out in ways that no one that was in charge of them before was doing, because useless people were in charge of them before. Just saying. Oh, I wonder if I was supposed to bring the drawing over here or something. I'll fix it. It just might take a long time.
Nina was
Just
about
might
to
take
embark on an adventure that could change the course of all our lives. But what do my thoughts matter to anyone?
With the
I'm
piece of
the
coal.
gravekeeper.
But how have you been, Robin? How are things? What have you been up to? Anything interesting?
Nina was
Did you manage to get all of the moves sorted?
because
Fully?
the darkness frightened her.
All the repairs?
Here in the garden, the zombies were harmless. Locked away by her uncle, trapped in the blazing light.
Okay, that guy is wearing a very questionable outfit. You can't wear outfits like that. The bunny ears don't make it any better. I'll steal that off his back. I can.
She knew about the zombie boy.
The bunny ears do not make it.
Her uncle claimed that he'd swallowed
Good.
the son whole.
Remains as questionable. Okay. Is there anything over there? Or is it just a dead end? What's down here? I feel like that's the way to go. I want to go see what sneaky secret stuff's hiding up here. A dead end. Perfect. Oh, that guy is oblivious with his torch. That's good. I guess he doesn't care that we're running around out here.
They said his eyes shone a sulphurous yellow. But Nina pictured those eyes shining like the sun himself.
Game's pretty. It is. It's cute. You know, in a cartoony zombie sort of way. I think I was thinking like Coraline-ish a bit.
According to her uncle, the zombies had declared war on the humans.
I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Coraline.
What other response was there but to fight back, he said.
Although it's E.T. now, because we're running in front of the moon.
He was their priest, their commander-in-chief. Humanity's last hope, he said. I've always found that hard to believe.
Also hard to see when some of the bits are in the darkness.
These woods were very dark indeed. The black
Almost
bare
like I just
branches of
mentioned
the
that.
trees and the wet old leaves covering the ground made a perfect veil for groping hands and bared teeth.
Just dealing with all sorts of issues in your flat. Dishwasher was broken for months. I got someone to fix it. Immediately after that, your washing machine broke, so I bought a new one over the weekend. But it's not working properly, so the service guy is coming on Wednesday. We'll get front door replaced on Thursday. You definitely need that front door replaced. The one thing you can't have broken. So a lot of work ahead of me, plus you're broke. So looking for extra job to cover the expenses over X month. Just around the corner, might not be able to. I can imagine. Might not be able to participate in Jingle Jam. Yeah, that would suck. Don't worry about the wall of text, you know. Like, obviously, there's a lot of things you needed to say there, so
Many had
understand
lost
that.
loved ones to the zombies. Nina too. But she wasn't sure that war was the answer.
I'm sure you'll manage to get it all sorted, though. You know, even if you have to miss one Jingle Jam, it's definitely better to get your life together. You know, that's the main thing. As long as you get all that sorted. I would recommend maybe looking in the filter. Maybe if your washing machine, because mine stopped emptying and I had to open the filter, and then that was the way that I was able to fix it. So check the filter first. Maybe you can just clear the filter and it might be fixed. Jingle Jam is a charity event raising money at Christmas, where last year Born Robin did the Whale and Dolphins charity and I did the rainforests, and it's basically just streams over Christmas to raise money, but also you do a thing where you give away a charity bundle for people who donate over a certain amount of money. And in the background there, I've got a cooler thing where we raised £257 over and 22 pence for Jingle Jam last year. And this year might be doing it for WWF. The old one was around 30. Okay, if it's 30 years old, then I'm not surprised that it might be breaking down. Rubber ran the drum tour off, so there's no way fixing that. Yeah, that definitely sounds like that would not be able to be fixed, especially after 30 years. I think it might be time that that thing gets replaced. Cute, lovely thing. Exactly, it's a good thing. And, you know, people who donate also get a whole bunch of games. So, you know, you donate some money to help charities. The streamer does extra streams and does things to encourage extra donations, and then everyone wins. Charity wins, streamers win, and the viewers who donate get games and also get a win. So it's all good. Like, yeah, you know, it'd be a shame if you didn't get to participate this year, but it would be understandable because obviously you need to look after yourself first. And if you're not able to do it this year, you know, you put a lot of time in other years, so it's understandable. Look behind for hope. Keep your family safe from the dead. Join us and bring peace, purification, and liberty back to your lands. Yep, no, these people are sounding very questionable. There's a toilet over there. They're playing checkers and warming each other up. They're cooking marshmallows. And they're on top of the demon thing with an ice cream. It's an ice cream truck with a plow on the front. Interesting. The ice cream truck of doom. I think we'll avoid the ice cream truck of doom. I'm sure that thing won't be coming and chasing us down the road at any moment. It's probably going to be chasing us down the road. Okay. That zombie wants to eat us. Let's maybe not let him eat us in the toxic swamp. And on the part-time extra job, hope to at least squeeze some weekend streaming. Hopefully you will be able to. If
maybe this wasn't such a good
my
idea
company, because it is a global company, if I knew any positions that were going in other countries, I would let you know. But unfortunately, they don't tell us about campaigns that are not in other countries. So I don't know if it's hiring in other countries. But otherwise, I'd recommend that because you have a pretty good chance of, you know, if you've got the job, very little chance that you're losing it unless you break the rules or do something stupid. So it's a kind of okay place to work for, you know? But also, there are people that just do stupid things and do get fired because they don't just do the thing. You know, all you have to do is do the job,
The old
and then you're
school.
fired.
Gloomy knew it well. The toys lying around held the promise of joy, but he'd forgotten how to play with them. He had tried throwing them, but that wasn't nearly as satisfying as hurling bricks and bones.
Okay, so now I guess I need to do swapping between them to solve the puzzles. Weighted encounter.
Nina thought of the school as a magical place where children came to play. Before the
'Cause that
dark
zombie's
cold
in the way.
cloaked the world.
Eating his hands. I don't think that's a good idea, you know. How's he going to grab all the people if he eats his hands off? Depends on the part-time extra job, trying to squeeze some weekend streams. As long as you manage to get some streams in, you know, it doesn't matter if you aren't doing it full. Because I'm probably not going to do full-time Jingle Jam streams with how much work I'm currently doing in this job as well. It's like, yeah, definitely going to be hard. But I'll try and do something. Take this some beans. Okay. I think I might need to go the long way around and do things. Like, obviously that zombie's not going to be there on her side, but I feel like there's a bit more I can do before we do that. Raven? Yeah. Couldn't just let me go into that, could it? That would have been too easy, right? When in Dolphins, are they not taking part in Jingle Jam anymore? But this year, so most likely go for the WWF or just all the Jingle Jam charities. That feels off anyway. Yeah, I can see if you're not able to do your normal charity, it would feel quite off from what you're used to being able to do, and it would feel different racing for a different one.
Toys that called to Gloomy. There was something else.
I think I would do the WWF this year because they weren't in it last year, and I think, you know, it'll make a change. They were not shortlisted. See, I would be interested to know what exactly the process is for the shortlisting, because, you know, if they normally using it, why are they not doing it this year? And why are they not shortlisted this year? And what made other charities get in this year when they weren't in last year? I liked it when they let you pick your own charity and do it that way with Humble, because then you could just race for whatever you wanted. I thought that was pretty good. But, you know, I'm sure they have their reasons and their thoughts behind all the things. See a key. And you could always email them and be like, why was this shortlisted this year? Okay, I thought I would be able to get that thing, but I guess not. Maybe if I turn out the lights, the plants will shrink. Okay, that's electrocuted and probably death. Turn off the power. I think only Gromit is a stable. Maybe Dog's Chatting supported Whales and Dolphins enough and it's time for some other charity to flip around quite often. Maybe only Gromit is stable. I think it's because they like having them come in to help them make the Wallace and Gromit play characters, right? Can't guarantee that's why, but I'm guessing maybe. Or maybe I need to plant a site. That doesn't seem like I can get to that electric thing still. You know, without knowing their processes and their thoughts, I have no clue. I do need to put the electric into that. Get it. Okay, so I can move this. For what purpose? Who knows? For some purpose. Also a ramp. They're actually building the J. I guess yes. Like, yeah, it's the middle in the middle of building the Jingle Jam wards. They would probably need to keep them on until it's fully built and fully funded, right? A math book. I need a lock. Can't go in there. Hey Curly, how's it going? How's your day? You had a stream and I came back from work and you ended the stream, so I didn't get to see what happened. But hopefully you had a good day and hopefully you had a good stream. How have you been? That's leading me nowhere. Yeah, I don't think I want to go where that guy could eat us. But that didn't achieve anything. Oh, that's all locked off. I can't go to that. Can I not jump down that? Like, there's literally just a thing there. If only I could jump down to that bit. That would be very handy. Indie is good. Just a bit tired, I think. I know, just a little tired. But other than that, yeah, I'm good. Anything that I can throw a brick at? That's the question. Can he throw a brick at a light somewhere? I'm stuck. Nothing wrong with that, exactly. You're right, just stressed out, chilling here whilst planning out your week. Hopefully the plans are going well. Okay, I think I have a plan. We put this behind the ramp, maybe. It's hard to see that there was a bit behind here. There we go, and then we can get up there. Okay, progress has been made. Got a lock that we need a key for. We've got a light that I can't do a lot with. Can you not just jump to that other side, Mr. Zombie? If he could just jump over there, then he could push that forward, and that would be fantastic. Go back down. Maybe if I turn the electric button, it might turn those lights off. What are your plans for the week, Curly? Up to anything interesting? Well, that didn't help much. All that did was turn the lights back on. And he doesn't even get affected by the lights. He's just having a good time over there. Well, this isn't a very good camera angle. As you can see, we can see an awful lot from down there. Yeah. Okay. So if I had this key, I could get into this. I can't get the key because this plant's in the way. And if she would jump over to that, which she wouldn't, be able to get that. Can you bring a brick up here? Gonna have to crawl all the way around to get the brick. Brick. Okay, you can bring a brick. Maybe there's something I can throw. Yes, okay. Perfect. I feel like that might have just caused a problem for me. And find yourself face to face with a busy occupant. The heck is that guy in the toilet? Okay, well, we found a key. What's he doing? He's reading a book. Okay, blue key. Okay, here we go. Progress has been made. Then we get the math book. I was going to say or not, because it didn't want to open the door.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
Once upon a time, children were free to play. One would almost forget.
What's the use of this? I don't know how that helps us in any way. But we got the math book. Maybe that helps in some way. Don't think it did. I just need that electric thing there. Oh, right. Maybe he can get it. It wasn't obvious, but maybe there's a path for him to get that. Smack that again. I mean, there isn't any way that he can get that, is there? Not able to get through there. Have a brick. Oh, he can pull the plan. Okay. Sure. There we go. Now we can get the thing. That wasn't the most of, but I guess it's got yellow paint on it. Got yellow paint on it. Of course it's got yellow paint. Solves it. Now we got the electric thing. And that'll probably turn the lights on that zombie. And we turn the power back on. Anything else hidden over here? Power back on. Well, that didn't do anything. I thought it would turn the lights on him so that he wouldn't still be there. But now that we've moved the plan... There we go. Turn the light off. Way to the roof. Key gets... Making progress. Took longer than it should have. We're making progress. And that lifted the lights up to the roof. She probably wants to go up there. I don't know what that other electric thing did. Sure, it did something useful. Hopefully I didn't need to turn the power back on.
Why did she come here? Nina wasn't sure anymore.
Or she was
Because
going
the
to fall off the
magic
edge
she
then.
thought she'd find here, it wasn't real.
Obviously I can see where we're meant to go, but I'm looking to see if there's any secret stuff. What are your plans for the rest of the day up to? Anything interesting? Why can't she take any of the backpacks? Only the one guy that gets the backpack?
Yet something drew her in. She could feel it.
Well, I don't know where this one plugged in. So that's useful. So I found one to plug in. Where does this? Oh, No, it has 2 fuses. It needs 2. Right. There we go. Okay, now the light's on. The guy's just having a good time. Crash. Hang on.
Humans. What they say is never true.
Oh!
It's best
the
if you figure it out
narrator.
for yourselves.
The harpsichord playing. Is that Pumpkin Jack? Like, he's hiding his face. Because the narration came from him. I think we might be finding the narrator. With the harpsichord.
There were no answers to be found here. She knew that now.
Well, that looks like it's the exit, so... And bikes.
There are other stories I could tell about those days. But this is the one people need to hear.
So they got so
These
close to
children didn't know they would
meeting,
rattle the world.
but didn't quite. Oh no, maybe they'll meet on this bridge. They don't fall off the edge. Oh, the bridge is just reassembling itself. Well, that's interesting.
And then it all fell to pieces.
Well,
How I wished someone would have disposed of that priest. I would have buried him gladly. Because this was all wrong.
he's only going searching because she ran away.
She had lost him. It was too dark in these dense woods.
That tree's pretty. Am I supposed to be going this way? This looks more like the way to go, considering it's the long path. What's up here?
That boy couldn't be more different from her. And that's,
But that's also
exactly
path.
why she needed to get to him.
So if that one's telling the story, I'm going to go the other way. Because what's the other way then? Like, there's this whole path. Got to lead somewhere. I'm too curious for secrets. Well, there's the tree. Literally gone the opposite way to the tree. I don't know. Maybe I should have followed where it was telling the story. Oh, she needs a thing. Well, I got to the place before we found a thing.
She had not expected him. When she had looked into those golden eyes, she'd felt the magic she'd been looking for.
Stick. Yeah, I definitely feel like I should have followed the story bit. Okay. You not want to climb down? We're gonna run the opposite way to where we just were. Lava? We need to explore. Even though we've already found everything we need. Hits of Oblivion. Wait, that's a heck of a lot of exploring opposite to where we went. This is how you get lost in the forest. Okay. I think we've found where we began. And now with a plank of wood. Nothing over there. I feel like the candles will burn the tree down though. They might be blue candles,
She'd
but
never seen a tree this tall, nor
or
such
one that glows.
luminescence in the plants and flowers climbing up its trunk. The life that tree harbored was unheard of.
Okay, there's ways to go that way. There's also this way. This is my problem with games like this. I want to explore everything. That leads up there. I'm going to go back down. So I feel like this is maybe more the intended way and the other way might be a secrety way. You have to go the secrecy way. Even if it leads to nothing or the same place.
This was Gloomy's home. How often had he climbed these vines?
Okay, well, we found some woods.
She found herself daydreaming about climbing trees with him.
Bum, bum. I don't know about daydreaming about climbing trees with him, because he's climbing the tree and she's also climbing the tree. I think they just might be climbing the tree. He's already up here. You're telling me she can't speak to him through that window? It's just drawing.
There she was, the human girl. Because she liked his drawing of the sun, he wanted to share its secret with her.
Is it the sun or is it Groot?
He pointed at the yellow light piercing through the trees from beyond the forest.
Ah, the sunrise.
They were going to go find the sun. Together.
Oh. Are they not going to stare into each other's eyes and
They said
do the magic
were
glow
man's
anymore?
enemy. They had no idea what they were talking about.
I think the
Now
rabbit
Gloomy
man
was
are
with her.
the enemy.
Nina wasn't scared anymore. With him, she was safe from the other zombies.
Wow, they painted a female zombie to attract the zombie. Crazy. Bear, bear, bear. We weren't even that close to him. Yeah, I brought you something to throw. Oh, can I just hand it to him? Here you go. I probably need to get him another piece of wood. So he can swing it round again. Is that a monkey? But he can go fetch the electric for her. There you go. Okay, it's not a monkey, it's a zombie. Okay. So the guys do kidnap her. Somehow he saw my zombie guy through the thing. That's my zombie guy. Well, she's already plugged it in, so that's fine. What's with the zombie monkey? I think he might need one of these pieces of wood. He can't go past that though. That's the problem. I'm guessing though, that's why you can throw the things at the zombies to knock them out, so that she can get past. Why can't... Zombie jump? No. Zombie can't jump. It's a good jump. She's got Magneto powers, isn't it? Can't grab that either. I'm not sure. Oh, you go onto there? No. I'm not sure what we're meant to be doing here. Anything that you can grab? Can you not grab that cart? Okay, there's plenty of words. Like, if only he could jump over that. He can't go any further than this because of that light. She can't come in here because of this zombie. And it won't let me throw anything at him. He needs another electrical thing so that she can activate it. I don't know where she's going to get that from. You see a minecart? Right, so there's an electrical thing over there. Past him. Did she just go in there past him? Because it didn't look like there was a way. Maybe there's a way. Wait for him to go. Follow him very closely. Oh! Okay, no, he knew we were behind him. Picked us up from in front of him from behind. Makes sense. Drop that.
What did the cultists want with an amusement park?
Yesterday was my birthday. My colleagues made some cake. Also gave me a new hat. Tuesday the 15th. Monday the 15th. I hope I'll be part of the team that works the amusement park. And there's a picture of the guy holding a girder. Priest's new machine is really powerful but scary. We need a lot of metal pieces to finish. Need more energy. Yeah, I'm just not... These guys are very questionably dressed. Hey, no. No one here. Must have been the wind. What's that do? He was looking at his notebook though. There's no way he saw me. Right. And now she gallops like a horse when she moves. Did you hear that? That's not the way or noise a human walks. That sounds like a horse galloping.
Mina had thought that this lush forest might bring some relief to the humans' daily agony. And she had considered running home to tell them about it. But she soon realized that they already knew about the woods.
Yep, they're already here, so I think they already know. What does this button do? There's literally another button here, but it won't let me push it. Strange. Why won't it let me push that other button? She's just like, Why not? It's a button. Surely I must press button.
Were cutting down trees to accommodate their camps and craft zombie traps. They were destroying these woods.
That guy just blinded himself. Can I not throw stuff at the back of his head and knock him out? Oh, maybe it doesn't have any power yet. That might be it. Doesn't work yet because we haven't put power into it. Well, he can't jump. Don't know why zombie can't jump, but he can't. Now, the button
What the
worked.
humans had told her was all she knew. Their every word turned out to be a lie.
See, if it was me, I would take one of those electric things that we've used up before and bring them with us. Just in case we need it in the new area. How is this not what we need to do or where we need to go? Okay, sure, just climb up onto nothing.
Mina understood that her own people were a threat to Gloomy. That they could take him from her. The thought terrified her.
Yeah, I think we've solved it.
Entirely focused on danger coming from outside the camp, the cultists forgot to look within. The only way to the light was straight through hell. They didn't hesitate.
Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, hopefully everyone speaks improve.
The old mines. That's why they were here. To transport their stockpile of deadly weapons. The sight of it chilled Nina's blood. And mine, whenever I think of it.
I don't think the Gravekeeper's blood is necessarily warm. He might already have cold blood. Can he push button? No. He can push block. Now she can maybe get up and push the button. I don't think I want him to necessarily sit there. Although, where would I want him to sit? I feel like the light's going to turn on that zombie. Let's just leave him there. Can now go past. Why can't she just climb that fence? Honestly, that fence is easy enough to climb. The toilet over there. She didn't even need the box. I guess the box was just in the way, not necessarily a thing to climb on. What's he bad at us?
They had to be smart about this. There was only one way forward. She needed his strength. He needed her wits. I'm glad they understood that.
So basically, don't leave him behind. And we'll just wait for the bunny, man. Out the way. Well, I can see the exit from here. Only he could jump over that. That would have been a good shortcut. I guess we're not allowed to do that. And we're not allowed in the toilet either. Okay, that light is already on. I'm scaring the zombies. Oh! I didn't see that one. That one was very hidden. Okay, well, she got eaten. Wow, I have to go all the way back here.
They had to be smart about this. There was only one way forward. She needed his strength. He needed her wits.
Or I can just do it quicker. Who needs to wait for him to turn around and go halfway in the middle? Not me. Yeah, we'll just sneak past him like that. Far easier. Box? Right. Have a log. Have a Kit Kat. No. Oh, he can jump up here. Interesting. But now she can go all the way past. Now we go all the way back to that other bit. Kill the dead. What's this box for, though? No! I'm an idiot. Of course. Can't go past them all. Give me... thing. Okay. I was expecting him to go down to where she was, but he didn't. I thought he was going to go all the way down to her. There's something else over here with him. No! Okay, accidentally getting crushed into the nether realm. That's fine. Okay, great. Yeah, no, that's not helpful. There's also this box. What can I do with this box? Obviously he can move box. For what purpose? Why is that there? He can move boxes, but I don't think he could ever get to that box. Now I'm still curious about the stuff past the guy. Are we going to go see past him again? It's over here. Someone won't get crushed off the map. Okay. There's some warning signs. Which I feel like that was an earlier thing. Come on, you can grab that box. Okay, there's a light that we can't get to. What's the point of all of that? Why did I need to smash those? Well, this guy's now gone entirely. Interesting. He hasn't gone entirely. He's just gone to look over there again. Now we'll let her go back. So she's now safe. Feel like we want a log. Okay, following him back up might be... Well, do I even want to? Like, the thing that we've got is down there, and that's the exit. But I'm curious. No, don't see me. Hi. Hi. Okay. I want to take the log and I want to throw it at the warning sign that we saw right at the beginning. I feel like maybe there's a secret back there. Because it was like the bits that we just smashed in the other bit. I'm going to take the log over here. And we're going to... Okay, I mean, there's a question mark smash thing there that suggests maybe we can smash through it. But maybe not. Maybe not. Right? It feels like there's so many more things in this area. But that whole thing to just go down to where the exit is, right there. I don't know, maybe it won't be the exit. Maybe there'll be more to it. Oblivious. Maybe this will take us on a wild ride instead of taking us to the exit. Or maybe there's still more to it. Maybe we need another thing. Yeah, that doesn't look like we can get over that. Okay, we'll take her up to the bit that he went up before. Maybe she can find something up there that he couldn't. This guy's still camping here. You know what? You have fun staring over that cliff. That's locked. Like, that bit's electrocuted as though maybe... There's no way that she can get in there. But she can get past the lights. Except she can't. Okay. Now I'm guessing these things are specifically this quick so that you can't run to the next bit. Yep. But it wouldn't let us go into the other bit that looks like it was on rails. So why can't I go into there? Have a log. It feels like I need to turn that electricity off so that I can get through. How do I do that? Okay, now that I've smashed these bits though, maybe I can go in there or something? Oh right, of course, I can just hide in there to get past the thing. Solution was a lot easier than streamer thought. Oh. You don't see me. I'm just a cube. Okay. We solved it in the end. Hide behind here and I'm sure he won't see us.
Nina felt they had strayed. She needed to get her bearings. They must have taken a wrong turn.
I mean, there's a thing down here which leads up. Find two crazy cultists playing games in the forest. They're just playing checkers in their underpants. Fine. That's not how you play checkers. That might have been a wrong turn. That's just the way that he came. No one here. That took far longer than it should have. We got there in the end. Oh, that guy has a key on his back. Excuse me! He shot me with a net through a wall. I think you'll find I was around 2 corners and that net could not have possibly got me. I wasn't expecting him to turn around. Well, there goes the key. Okay, that at least opened the paths to the exits. Maybe. Almost. Now I just need that key off his back to get into there.
The only thing that makes sense in this world.
Now go get that key off of him. I want the key because there's stuff in there. Surely I can go steal the key still. Okay, got the key. Oblivious. You'll never know. Here we go. You'll never know. What we're meant to do from here, though, I don't know.
The priest needed fireflies. He was hatching new and evil plans. That much was clear.
Demise of the undead. He's playing a song to kill the undead with music. Don't forget to pass on... I'll just display the text. Better like this. New instructions. Capture fireflies, not zombies. Oh no. He's capturing the fireflies to lead us to our doom. See. Can I look in the looking glass? Oh! There we go. We found the harmonica playing harpsichord guy chilling over there. There's got to be an achievement for finding him everywhere that he sits, right? There has to be. He's in all these sneaky places, in every level. He sits somewhere in every level. Can I not just go down the path? That would be so much easier. So he's actually stopping us going to the 2 that were playing checkers if we hadn't already got to that. It's a good job he wasn't looking directly at us with that flashlight when we jumped over that, right? Definitely didn't see us jump over. Yep, real good job that that's what definitely happens. So, we've now got 2 things by the thing. That guy did not see me go past, which is good. That area is still not opened. But there are people exploring over there. Okay. We don't even need to go back to the beginning. full of
None of it
people.
was
What
easy.
could possibly be waiting over
But
us?
she would see this through.
I guess they would
When the
discover
cultists
him if we
raised
left
the
him at the
alarms,
beginning.
The children knew they'd been found out. Maybe I should have intervened. But I just
From his
didn't know
floating
how.
platform. Yeah, it doesn't know how to intervene from his floating platform miles away where he couldn't get to them and help. He can play the harpsichord though. Or the harmonica or whatever.
I could see it too. The
Sun.
glow of light across the water, beckoning. It had to be the sun.
Oh. Always go backwards. This is actually quite a lot of area for backwards. I see a thing. Can he not pick that up? Is that just a her thing? There's a thing. Down here. Beach. Lights. There's logs and everything under there. This is the whole... What is this? The head of a duck with a crown on. There's a whole lot of level for going backwards in the map, isn't there? It almost seems like this is the level. Just rescue the head of the swan. Okay, so we're making a boat to escape. Got it. Well, we found the head of the swan easily enough. That not a thing. What's up here? Oh, hello. It's almost as though we should have gone this way and not the weird way that I went. Because I went the weird way. The weird way is not necessarily the wrong way.
Nina couldn't believe she was about to find the very thing she had been looking for. The sunlight. If the sun agreed to come back, she could save so many people. Someone else had taken note of nature's evolution and the emergence of bioluminescence. I wish they'd voiced their concerns back then.
Mushrooms are increasingly glowing around the lake. All growing, both of them. Why is this happening? The same with trees, like water temperature summary. The lake is strange, the water is too hot, and we must find out why. Are those rays of light coming from the depths? Or the deeps? It's the depths, though. What's temperature study? Bioluminescent mushrooms. This radioactive pipe has nothing to do with it. Maybe like they dumped some radiation in the skull of the sun. Maybe it's radioactive nature is what's caused everything to be bioluminescence. Maybe that might have something to do with it. Okay, let's go up to the lighthouse. Nice panoramic view. Okay, so he couldn't come up here because the light would kill him. How on earth? So we need him to come up here to pick this up because she won't drag it. There's no way though. He couldn't possibly outrun the thing. So we need to find a way to turn it the other way. He needs it to rotate the other way. I see a thing over there. Okay, So, I have a feeling we want him to be in that. And her to be in the other one. Good job I could just switch them like that, isn't it? What's down this ladder? Okay. He's gonna go explore the bench. The beach? The bench? That's it. Turn it the other way. Now he can go past the lights. Because it's going to rotate the other way. But then we probably want him to go up there, pull it, and then we need to turn it the other way again after. Before we do that, I need to look around everywhere.
The children roamed the beach, building their boat, enjoying the sand underneath their feet. This was their moment. This was their beach. They were each other's secret.
Say, there's things in here. Hooks. Just gonna bring a few out for him to throw, if he needs them. Or set fire to if he needs. Because I feel like he might need to throw some of them. There's a breakable thing there. He probably needs to do that for her. Oh. She also refuses to pick up the pedal. Even though I'm sure she could literally carry that. So we need him over here as well. In order to solve this puzzle. We're going to send her to the top again. We need... I'm not going to send her to the top right now. If he comes down to... He can get the elevator back down to here from up there anyway, so it's fine. But I might need these elevators to transport him past some lights or something. Oh, I see. Yep, no. Dumb zombie can't climb ladder. Okay. Even though he could climb tree, he could climb vines, he can't climb ladder. Got it. Okay. Let's put him back in this. And then we need her to go up so that we can counterweight him. Get him up. Which either means they're the same weight as each other or she's heavier. And then once he is up there, we can switch the lights round once he's past the bit we needed. Down we go. Okay, now if I get off of this. No, she can't grab that. Damn it. I was going to say, if she gets off of this, will it make her go further down? And then I saw this and it was like, collectible. Can't collect the collectible. It does go further down. And now we need to go all the way around again because I thought ooh, collectible. But we weren't allowed it. I just wanted the collectible. Why can only zombie pick up collectible? Why only zombie get collectible? Which means I need to send her around to that drawing that we saw, because maybe she's the only one that can pick up drawings. Oh, it's not even a collectible. It's the steering wheel to the boat. Isn't it? Literally a thing that we need to steer the boat. Such collectible, the thing that you need. I mean, we could just pedal, you know, creatively. You can outrun the light, zombie. There you go. Keep running, keep running. Perfect. Now we can't outrun in the other direction, which means we need to send her to the bottom. And he can get the steering wheel on the way down. Switch the lights back round. Yeah, perfect time to switch the lights round when it's the exact spot that he is. You'd think that if the chair's this heavy, it would be even heavier on the lift to go down, wouldn't you? So we need to get her back up into the thing again to raise that. Puzzles. I haven't seen the harmonica player though. Need to find Mr. Harmonica player. That's not even where it is. God damn it. It was there. So I should have maybe sent her onto that before switching it or something. Yeah, that's fine. We just outrun it. Okay, we need both of these, so I'm going to come and get this as well. Reach the boat without breaking the wooden planks. This is a rudder? Looks like a steering wheel to me. Also, more breakable wooden planks. We better break something to get that, will we? No! Oh, come on. Let's just throw it off. God damn it. Now I've got to go all the way up there again. We'll go put it in the boat first. You know, trying to make it so we didn't have to do multiple trips, we have to do multiple. That's not what I would call a rudder. The rudder's the thing on the ass. Okay, you wait here for the lift. I wonder if I can crush him with the lift as well. Probably. I'm going to send her off over here. Sneaky, secrecy area. Okay. You can't grab that thing over there. Where's the grave digger? There's a sewer pipe. Obviously, we've got the puzzle down here. I still the breakable thing here. I guess you're meant to break that and then climb up there. And then there's a jumping puzzle. Wait. There's a jumping puzzle up there. And that's the way round to get to the rudder? I guess there's a box. I'm not seeing necessarily way to the rudder. For sure. Oh, I know where he'll be.
They were so close. All they needed to do was get across this lake.
Or it's the sun instead. That's not where the guy is. So close. If only we could solve the puzzle we've almost already solved. Is there anything else over there? The vine! Oh. You know, if I'd have seen that vine... It's interesting that there are 2 ways to get to that. Very interesting. Time for bath and bed. Take care. Great catching up. No worries. I appreciate you coming and hanging out. Hopefully you do manage to get your washing machine and everything fixed. And the front door especially. Jesus. The front door, absolutely need to get that fixed as soon as possible. And hopefully you do manage to find some time at Christmas for Jingle Jam. And good luck with the part-time job search as well. I'm sure something will come up. It's a matter of time, you know. You got to keep trying until you find the right thing, right? But I do appreciate you being here, and have a good night, and I'll catch you again soon. And this time, we would like to be able to take the thing off. Wow. Can zombie not jump? Why can zombie not jump? Can zombie not just go in there? I feel like mistakes were made. No, it's fine. She's down at the bottom now. He just needs to go all the way to the top and get on it. Then she needs to go onto the middle bit. Yes, very good luck. Like Natalo said, very good luck with everything. Hopefully you do manage to get it all resolved. Okay, now... wait for the light to pass so that the zombie doesn't get cooked. And then we come over here and actually grab the thing and take it off with us this time. He can take it all the way to the thing and we haven't smashed the wood. Whatever smashing the wood does. Now we have a chair to sit on. Zombie not the best at navigating. Struggles to walk down a sandy slope. I think the chair was the least necessary of the things. I feel like, you know, we didn't necessarily actually need the chair. But it's good to have. Good. Okay, now we need to go get the pedal. Probably don't need it. She needs to come back over here so she can turn the lights. And then we can figure it out. Okay. Lights. So it turns the lights off long enough for him to run past it. Perfect. And now we've got the pedals. Surely we can ride the swan now.
Finding the sun was the only way Gloomy could ever stay with Nina. Under no circumstances would the priest allow his niece to befriend a zombie.
See, I don't know about that because the sunlight seems to kill him, or at least artificial light does. So why wouldn't sunlight? And also they're together now. I don't think they need to find the sun. I think they could just ride the pedal boat off to wherever and be perfectly fine, right? Ride off into the sunset together and everything will be fine. We missing something? What are we missing? We've got a seat, we've got the pedals, we've got the swan heads, we've got the steering wheel, we're missing a water wheel. I don't think I've seen a water wheel anywhere. Unless, actually, we can steal it from this. Can I not just steal the cog? Maybe if I throw a thing at it. Surely we can just steal that wheel and use it. Okay. I mean, it's got a thing on it. It looks like this should be up. Can't say as I've seen a water wheel anywhere. Has anyone seen a water wheel? See the sun in the distance. Okay, so up there, there's some stairs. Some boxes. Wait, the stairs lead round to a jumpy bit. That jumpy bit doesn't necessarily lead to a wheel. And that's only one plank. Firstly, just don't break either of the planks. There's a toilet. There's an electric box. I'm not seeing a water wheel anywhere. Time to explore. Okay. Nothing in the toilet. We can climb up here. No cog. The box. And over there, the no zombies sign. Looks very pretty, it does. But I'm stuck. Very pretty, but I'm not seeing any cogs. We need a cog of some sort. The only one that I can see is in the inside of the water wheel, but we weren't allowed to take it. Pretty landscape. To the lift. Doesn't lead to anything. We can go over there. Some bottles and some used things. Gloomy staring into the distance. There's a chance I might need him up here. We're gonna have to smash the box. Up you go. Amy, up you go. Well, hey, there we go. So sometimes he can jump. Sometimes. Surely we'll find something up here, right? We found nothing. All we found was the lift that we've previously used. So it turns out there was actually probably a far easier way of getting to that as well, then. That's not anything that we need. That's handy. Turn the lever. Where is... like... surely... surely the cock. Okay, maybe if she comes up and messes with it, maybe it'll break. Maybe it'll break. But she can only turn that, which turns the lights around. I'm stuck. I don't know where to find the cog. I've looked everywhere. I don't know where else it could possibly be. There's nowhere else that it could possibly be. There's plenty of logs. Nothing here. A little sandy bit. There's the camera being different over here. And that also hides the climby bit. Into the sewer yet? Haven't been to the sewer yet, but there was a visible bit of sewer there, but be able to get to it? No, I'm not allowed to go get to the sewer. Yeah, I see the pipe, but I'm not allowed into that. Unfortunately. No idea. Me either. Me either. Cameras flicking around like that don't help. Right, that's just the ladder. Okay, let's try climbing again. Over here again. There's something hidden over here. Like, there's this thing, but I don't think that's got anything on it. I'm gonna try sending the zombie around to where the vines are. Maybe the zombie can find. Not intellectual support. Don't worry about it. We need tech support. But we don't have tech support over here. Okay. Thinking out loud mostly, but you know, at this point I am completely and utterly lost. Okay, he can't even climb vines. What is that? Hang on. There's something there. You see that glowing in that? How do I get down to that? There's something there. Just need to find my way there. Oh, there's a hidden staircase here. That's perfect. No zombies. Okay, so I probably need to get her there as well, then. That staircase was very hidden. Very hidden. Goes a long way around. He probably needs to jump over. He can jump though, why can't... Why can't he jump? Sometimes he can jump, sometimes he can't. Not stick. Okay, apparently we're not jumping over there. Maybe. Yeah, we're throwing a thing in. Okay. But that's got a light in, so we're not sending him in, we're sending her in. But there's a thing in that. So we are sending him. It's not when the lights are on. Although he doesn't seem to care too much about the lights. Okay, well, we found the wheel. But I want to see what's on the other side of the door.
There's a softness to the breeze sweeping across these sands,
Oh, we found him.
which I appreciate
There he
very
is.
much in these times of disaster.
Storyteller. Had to open a weird door to get to him. Now we need to let her back out. Boom, boom, boom. We did it! There's a bit... That staircase is very hidden, you have to admit. That staircase is near impossible to see. And I've got brightness on full. I'm sure this one won't sink.
But good things don't last.
Oh,
The priest found them again, with his floodlights covering the entire lake. There was no way to get to the sun.
or we could have just gone to the sun and, you know, ignored that. Because how could he possibly get us in his car? He can't come out onto the water.
In
Here you
awe,
go.
the children gazed at the wonders of this carnival fair. This looked unbelievably more fun than the school. The fireflies. They weren't supposed to be trapped in those cages.
Yeah, I think they'd probably
It felt
find it
all
easy to
wrong.
fly out of that, to be honest.
Nina was just going to have to do something about that.
I feel like the holes in that cage, those fireflies could easily come out of. Heart, exactly. Heart. Okay, we need a key. I feel like that cage wouldn't hold the fireflies, though, to be fair. Why can't she interact with that? That thing's glowing. UFO. Whale. Horsey, donkey. Okay, we can just get onto the horsey. Piggo. Can't ride the piggo. Only ride the one specific horsey.
This fair was the first place to close down.
All leisure areas closed. Is it the storyteller that's snoring away there? Okay, we've got a light. He can move that, she can't. At this point, we've gone so far out of the exploration. Sometimes I wonder if I'm meant to be going this far. Or if I've gone out of bounds. You know, in a secrety area kind of way. Oh. Maybe I wanted to be on that, or put him on that. Chris got a star. Oh. Don't get pushed into the abyss. Okay, I feel like if we can put him on that, something interesting might happen. Maybe he'll get a good view. Oh, he's going to see the narrator up there. And we've got a little... I don't know what that is. I zoom in on it better. Some sort of little animal down there. Okay. He can't jump over that. That's unfortunate. So we're gonna have to go back and find him. And help him out. Maybe this is the exit. Maybe this is the exit. Okay. Now we need to find our way back into darkness. I mean, there's this yellow bit. The world's most pointless shortcut, sure. You can go the long rounds, or she can jump over that. That guy's just chilling with his balloons. He's got a key. This. Brick. But she can't throw bricks at him. But the friends can throw bricks. So obviously we want to get him over here so that with his gloomy eyes over there, so that he can throw the brick at this guy. But we just need to find a way to get him over here. The ladder. Have a brick. He can't throw the brick at the guy from over here. Unfortunate. Yes, we're gonna have to go up the ladder. Turn on the amusement rides. There's also another bit out here first, though. Oh, hello. Ticket keeper not wanting to eat our brains, I'm sure. Or are you surprised? He's also got an electrical... He absolutely wants to eat our brains, though. Time to climb. Button did nothing. Okay, that's a... It doesn't look like there's a door there. Until you go over here and there's a big metal door there. We not ride the pig. Teacups. Right, perfect.
That's when Nina understood that she'd never be alone again. No matter
the question is,
Gloomy would always come back for her. And she would never abandon him.
We have access to something else while she's sat on that teacup. There's also a thing there that we can smash, which is a light. So we need to smash that light to get him past that. But before we do that, we need to knock out the zombie. If I don't get stuck. Find your way back in bounds. There we go. Okay. Hi there. Oh. Maybe I won't be knocking him out. Maybe I'll just be taking the key. I thought we were going to throw the stone at him and knock him out. My mistake. But now we can give her the key. She can release the fireflies, which will show us where the exit is, which is probably the other thing, the other right.
In appreciation, the fireflies lit up the scene. In their natural light, Gloomy could safely enjoy the fair too. Children must have come to play here all the time. Gloomy and Nina couldn't resist and wanted to see everything.
Right, so it is just artificial light that kills the zombies then. It's not real light, only artificial light. Off the teacup. You can't get on that bit because of the light. So, the problem. How did we get him past this? There's no way the light turns on because I got him off the teacup, right? Because they were saying the fireflies lit it up with artificial light, so he could not be injured by it. It seems he is affected by this light and no longer able to get past. Because I definitely didn't have to brick anything here. Okay. We're going to send her back to the teacup. Maybe it'll turn the light off. The way his eyes glow in the distance. The silly thing is, I feel like he should be able to pull that thing down there, but I guess not. I guess if we turn the teacup right, then he might be able to do things. Will this turn the light off? No! It definitely kills him. That light definitely kills him. But we can sneak him past it. Is there another way that I went before or something? But that didn't do what I thought it would. So I have no idea what that just did. Okay, so we can sneak him past that light somehow. But not past that one. Oh, did I sneak him there? No? Oh, great. Back out of bounds now. He's actually literally stuck. Perfect. We've actually soft locked the game. This is fine. This is fine. Nothing to worry about. Breaker of games. Okay, so the lights turn on. Fireflies. Good. I was for a moment thinking he was stuck in the wall for the checkpoint. Thankfully that wasn't the case. If only he could jump over this pit that he can't jump over. Because then he could go pull on that thing that she's not allowed to pull on. I don't know if we're meant to be able to do that. We've already thrown the rock at that thing. I mean, we don't question it. If you can do it, you can do it. Oh. We hadn't even left that. Surely she must be able to interact with this then. No. There's got to be something that she can do. Wait, the fireflies don't let us go to that guy. He still wants to eat us. That raven sat down but floated off into nothing. Perfect. I mean, I can make her sit on the horsey. But I don't know what else we can do. Because he can't go past that light. There's got to be a way to turn off the light, right? The only thing that makes sense. Yeah, maybe the bottom. Oh. Okay, the button's a very temporary turn off the lights. Got it. And then he can go pull the lever. Da-da-da. So there's probably an achievement to let her ride the horsey, right? So we should let her ride the horsey while he does. The horsey we go, we're not just doing it to solve a puzzle. Ride a moving carousel horse, there we go. I knew that'd be an achievement. There had to be, right? Now, what did that do for her? That's just where we were before, but that's nothing. It probably opened the door at the top, didn't it? Although, maybe this is a new area. That's just where we could get to before anyway. Okay, I'm gonna guess that the door up top is open. Oh, there's a zombie. Zombie on our lawn. Okay, we'll just be ready to turn the button off as necessary. Lights off. Hold on. That's a blocked way. Then we're round to here. But we don't want to go that way. We want to go up to where the zombie is. Really? That button doesn't turn off that light. Well, that's a problem. It only turns off that one specific light, not this one. But I need this one off. And I can't make her move the carousel. She can also float on nothing. That's amazing magic trick. There's a button there. But I can't get to it because of the zombie. If only she could throw bricks at the zombie. If only he could get past this light switch. Okay, turn the switch off. No, I said turn the switch off. We're going to sit her out there. That doesn't help her in any way, shape or form. Okay. And we could do that previously. But that's interesting that we can access that from the other side of the thing. Did we always do that? Hang on. Could we always just get to that zombie and then get to that and then also... No. So I can get around the thing. I'm up the ladder. And I can also get in here still to push the button. With it being partially moved. The only problem is that he can't quite get onto that. I'll move it just enough to get him on there. There we go. I'm sure that won't have locked her off from being able to access every part of that as well. But now he can come all the way over here. You'd think he would be able to go into that little bit there, but he can't. Which is crazy because there's literally a gap there. All I need is for him to be able to get up to there. This one's a tough one. This one is a tough one. She can come over here. There's bumper cars up there. I can get him over there. Where was the guy with the thing? There's the guy eating his hands. Where's the other one? There was another one that's got another prize. I think maybe I need to send him to that one. Where have I left? I was trying to get him up the stairs, but I don't think that's where we want him to go. We need him to go to the prize. Which maybe he could have ran to whilst it was in the other formation already. I might have just been stupid. Well, we found the prize, guy. Right, we found some electric. Where we plug it in, nobody knows. But we plug it in somewhere. Arts. Teacup. Teddy bear. Dodgems. Okay, we need to plug it into the Dodgems. We can get him past the lights. He can pull that thing out to go up to there to that zombie. Can't get him past the light, but maybe we need to get him. I don't know. Once she gets up here, she can then jump to that to push that. Teacup. I don't think that teacup lands to anything else. The ultimate. Oh my god, there is a whole area up there. And the exit. With a roller coaster ride to nothing. That seems nice and safe to take them onto an exit. Sure. Tunnel of love. Push the button. Gonna drop that there, right. Think I might need him to go back to the movie thing. Then where we move it to? Maybe there? Pig. Exit. Okay. And we can come round and out to this and to the safe, and then there's a jumpy bit. But I needed the electric thing so that she could plug it into the Dodgems. Teddy bears. But he at least fetched it for her, so all we need to do really is go down the ladder. Okay, we solved it in the end. In the end, doesn't even matter. Where is it? Gloomy. Where did you leave it? furthest away it could possibly be. Okay, so now we go back to the dodgems and we plug it in. I can't we ride the pig out? Okay, that zombie wants to eat our brains. It's not going to. Can't get into the dodgems. Plug it in.
She wanted boundless lights.
I don't think he does, though. I don't know if this is necessarily the safest. Like, we added extra lights. Or maybe it made a zombie not eat us anymore. Yes, it's made that zombie not want to eat us. Right, perfect. Then we can get past him. Push this button to turn this light off. And we don't need to go the long way around. And I'm sure that she won't fall asleep or say goodnight before I do. No worries. I appreciate you coming and hanging out. Hopefully you have a lovely sleep and have a lovely time tomorrow shopping for all of the things that you need to shop for. I do appreciate you coming and hanging out, and I hope you have a nice sleep. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye, 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 bye. Okay, now we need to solve the puzzle. I'll go back that way. It's fine. Sure, we didn't just get her stuck. Well, she could just go onto those stairs. The one bit of rotation. Oh, or we can make her hover above the stairs. Thanks for the stream, keeping me company. No worries. Thank you for keeping me company. You're very welcome for the stream. Right, we need to let her in so that she can turn the lights off so that the zombie can get her. Not enough to let her in. Let's get in. Oh. Okay. Well, we don't need her to go in. You just need to get her to the teacup. Teacup's good enough. And then we can get her inside using the ladder. Surely she'll be inside and she can push the button. Yes, that's all that we need. Okay. Button pushed prematurely. Zombie snuck past. And now we've turned off the other light. He says. Now that we've turned off the other light, the zombie can go let her past. There we go. Okay, and they run together, definitely together, to go get on the ride. She takes the more awkward path. The adventurous path. Okay, then there are a bunch of lights over here as well. What are they stopping? Nothing over there. Haven't found the narrator though. There was another thing that she could have maybe got into there. So I need to find a way to get her up here. Spoody? I'm sure that was real handy.
The fireflies would help her. If she asked them nicely.
But what about the spider? Spider just kill it. But the fireflies are at the exit. How do we get the fireflies to her?
This is what joy feels like, children. Relish it.
Okay, we
won't
found him.
last.
Hide in there in the corner. Harpsichord man! Could you help out? We need someone else to push that button. What if he gets onto the ride now? Doesn't weigh it down. But we can bring him back down here. How's she gonna get the fireflies to help? That's what I don't know. We're gonna go all the way back to the beginning. Capture them in a lantern. But that's not the fireflies. That's the guy waiting to eat our brains. Okay, so we can't ask them to get into the lantern back there. I don't know what else she can do to ask the fireflies to help. We give it to Zombie Boy. Zombie Boy. Zombie Boy can't pick up the lantern. Why can't you go get the fireflies to help Zombie Boy? Can you at least push the button? No. But that's no good. What about if I head over here? Oh! Up you go. There's a broken thing there. Is that a firefly over here? Can I get you to go into my thing? I can. Right, okay. There's a firefly by that. Maybe I can get the firefly to push the button for me?
Light up the sky, sweeties. That's what she whispered to them.
Oh. Okay, ride the thing together. Surely that's an achievement. I can't steal that firefly. I can. Okay, good. Surely there's an achievement to ride that together. Okay, but now that we've got the... There we go. Door opens. We did it. Now we just need to get onto the roller coaster of doom together. What could possibly go wrong?
These two children were finally, truly having a good time. The air rang with their laughter.
Yeah, he's laughing so hard.
Something I hadn't heard in a long while.
Loading.
He had never been scared in his life. Or in death. And he wasn't about to start now in front of Nina.
Haunted house. Can't get back on the rides. Okay, so it is getting late and I do have work tomorrow. I think that might be where I call it a night for tonight. So thank you to Natalo and Curly and Bor and Robin who were here hanging out. Anyone else that might have been watching and lurking. I will be calling it a day there for today. I'll be back on Wednesday where we'll be doing the Eternal Cylinder. We'll continue this next Monday. But yeah, I hope you all have a lovely rest of your week until then. I've just realised tomorrow's actually Tuesday, isn't it? Good night. Have a good weekend. And tomorrow's Natalo's Day, isn't it? So I'll catch you then. See you all next time. Bye, 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 bye.